Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Here's what the game will look like set up. You shuffle up the item deck, the talent deck, the upgrade cards, and you'll put the items up here, the talents here, and the upgrade cards here, and they're clearly sanctioned right there. You're going to put a worker on the furnace, the silver mines, and the market. Everybody playing will get 2 coins to start the game out with, and they will start out with a worker on the board. The game uses a worker placement mechanism like Raiders of the North Sea. You're going to place a worker down on any spot that doesn't already have a worker. You will activate that spot, and you can pick up any worker except for the one you placed, activating that spot also. So let me give you an example here. If I go here, I will activate the gold mine, getting 2 pieces of gold. If I were to pick up the silver, I would also gain 2 pieces of silver. I would place these items into my personal reserve, if you will, or my coordination here, and then I will keep my worker for next turn, and the next player will go. That will continue on until the game ends. Based on the number of players, the game is going to end 2 players if 10 items are built, 3 players if 8 of these items are built, or 4 player if 6 of these items are built. Or the game can end if the town deck runs out, if enough of these are being purchased. So those are the one of the 2 ways that the game can end. During setup, there's also 2 of these objective cards that we'll put out. These will be available to all the players, and you will score points based on these at the end of the game. You will also gain any points for your town cards and your objective cards and your upgrade cards that score victory points. Resources left over, those can be converted into victory points based on the metrics. So 2 coins is 1, 3 iron is 1, 2 silver is 1, 2 gold is 1, and 1 mithril is 1 victory point. Whoever has the most victory points is the winner of the game. So most of these spots down here at the bottom work the same. Gives you iron, gives you silver, gives you gold, and gives you mithril. The market is going to allow you to exchange items. So if I had 1 mithril, I could gain 2 gold. Or if I had 2 gold, I could gain 1 mithril, and that works for each of these. Iron can be turned into silver, can be turned into gold, can be turned into mithril, just based on the numbers printed on it. That's how the market's going to work. With the furnace, you're going to have these items. You're going to want to get these into these are raw materials. Raw materials are used to buy these right here. So if you see here, I can get 2 blue mithrils that have not been upgraded yet for 5 victory points. That point right here is activated at this spot where I can either gain 3 coins or I can fulfill the requirements on one of these coins, gaining points. If I go to the furnace, though, I can take any one type. Remember, I have gold and I have silver in our example. I take any of one type and flip them over to the finished product side. And now I have these that are finished products. The reason why you're going to want that is because if you go to the anvil space up here, you can trade in your items. In this case, you would get rid of 3 silver and 2 for a total of 5 in order to score 10 victory points. So you'll go up here. So the raw materials can be cashed in here in the town side. Then the finished materials, which are worth a little bit more points, can be turned in for item cards. The only other spot here is going to be the Blacksmiths Guild, which you can get these upgrade cards. And they will all do different things. The number of coins required to pay will be up in the top left corner. In this case, 4. And all items I get are worth 2 additional victory points. So if I were to purchase this card by going here and paying the cost, any item cards I get are worth 2 additional points. This is all jewelry pieces are worth 2 additional pieces. So that was a little bit different. If you look up here in very small print, they have different things. This is armor. This one is a weapon. This one's armor. But there'll be jewelry cards that come out. If you get those, it's worth more points. This guy says all town cards are worth 2 additional victory points. So if you have any of these town cards, he will be a good card to get. And there's all kinds of different cards in the upgrade deck, and the town card deck, and the item deck that will bonus off. So, as a refresher, the main mechanism is going to be placing a card out, activating that spot, then picking up another one off the board, and activating that spot also. Whoever has the most victory points is the winner.